What's going on, guys? Blaze here, and welcome back to the Road to FH6. In the last episode, we had leveled up the Yarra Valley Festival more and opened the festival in the Outback. And I feel like today we can make good progress on continuing that. But I feel like you may be asking where this Viper came from, and that's because off camera I actually went and drove most of the roads and most of the bonus boards. So I pretty much only have a few left, and I use this Viper to get the job done. And the only reason I thought I'd do most of it off camera was because I knew if I didn't, I'd end up running into the same issue that I did with Horizon 2, where I'd have a boatload of footage, and it'd be, honestly, too big of a task for me to go through it all. So I'd end up shelving it and ultimately just wasting time. So I opted to do it off camera, considering I'd already done a decent amount on camera anyways, I think, unless I put it all out. So yeah, I mean, we'll start the episode by just collecting these last couple roads and bonus boards, and then also as off camera, doing a bunch of exploration. I did have a couple of barn finds appear, so we'll then go and grab those. That's the last road I needed to drive. And the last bonus board.
And open her up. Will you look at those lines? This isn't just any Ferrari. This is a 166. First car they ever won Le Mans with. The car that started it all. And the poor thing looks like it's been sandblasted. I'm taking this Ferrari back to the garage and restoring it to its former glory. I'll call you when I'm done. Come on, the suspense is killing me. No way is that a Ford Woody. It is. It's a Ford Woody. This thing is like a priceless antique. It's like finding a Rembrandt in your garage. Well, for me it is. I'm taking you back to the shop, surfboard and all. I'll let you know when you can have it. Would you like to do the honors? That is a Lamborghini, believe it or not. The LM002 was supposed to be a luxury car you could take off-road. Looks like this one's been hitting the dirt too hard. The suspension's gone. I'll take this back to the shop. Replace the springs, clean it up. Won't take long.
Okay, and then with those 3 bomb finds obtained, I decided to do this one last because I knew that I had another driver tar to hire around here. That's the one. And a wheel spin. I've got lots of those now. That's another pile of super sport. That's like a little.
All right, signed. I'll go and break the news to the driver you just fired.
Actually, wheel spins. Oh my god.
Horizon editions don't exist anywhere else on Earth. They're custom built for the festival, and you'll earn bonuses whenever you're behind the wheel.
That's insane. Honestly, I'd say those wheel spins were pretty successful, all in all.
Maroondah Dam. Beautiful, isn't it? Appreciate it from a distance, yeah, but don't go swimming. We gotta drink that. So, Jenny in the paint shop heard from Raj in the showroom, who heard from Malcolm on the stage crew, who heard from Ben the hot dog vendor bloke, who said there's a classic car sitting around in an old abandoned building somewhere. What do you reckon? Sounds solid to me.
You do not want to know how much we spent on the new PA system. It was worth it. They can probably hear us back in Byron.
Come on, what have you got for me? I can't even see it under there. Is that... No, it can't be. It looks like one of the rarest and most valuable Maseratis ever made, currently being used as a bookshelf. Mate, if I'm right, this is huge. Give me a chance to get it fixed up at the shop, yeah?
Another championship? I think this is starting to get unfair. It's a fighter jet. It has a power plant bigger than your car. But you know, foot to the floor. I believe in you. I still kind of believe in you. Wow, everything that sounded like doubt, that was just me trying to motivate you. Hey, it worked.
When this is all finished, the festival, the races, everything, do we really have to leave?
things about another abandoned car. Admittedly, I hear a lot of funny things about abandoned cars, but this time I heard Datsun, so I'm interested. Go find it for me.
Third stage of our outback site. We're looking at more tents, more traffic. Oh, and we regraded the roads for you. Don't want it to get too bumpy.
You've unlocked a new car. I'll arrange for it to be shipped to your garage.
This is it, boss. Our big finale. Look at the size of that thing. Have fun, yeah? Hear that? That's the sound of 50,000 fans having their minds blown. Couldn't have done it without you, boss.
Well, you did it. The biggest Horizon festival in history. Horizon Australia isn't going anywhere. There are more races and PR stunts out there, and plenty more fans to bring down under. So, what shall we do next? I've had our pilots up doing aerial surveys for the expansion. Turns out we're not going to run out of Outback anytime soon.
I mean, wow. I actually forgot that it was just the final showcase to get the credits rolling, but I'm not done with mainland Australia just yet. I have some things to finish up here, obviously, but then it's time for the DLCs. However, I think now is the perfect time to end the episode, so I thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, comment as well if you want to, and yeah, have a good rest of your day.